So my name is Shirit Avitan Cohen. I born and raised in Sderot. I'm political correspondent to Israel Hayom Newspaper, the largest newspaper in Israel. I'm a mother to three, Yali, she's 10, Noam is 7 years old, and Jonathan, he is 3 years old. And my husband is Dan, now he is in Gaza Strip fighting. You want me to go from the start to these days, but this day is really difficult. I live in Jerusalem, of course. In normal days, I work in the Knesset. I give the reports from there. I write articles to the newspaper. I go to interviews in television. So before the 7th of October, Saturday, my life was, they were exciting because the work in political in Israel, you know, it's never boring here, okay? This Saturday, we didn't know what happened. We just hear the alarms. Then we go with the kids to the shelter. So we wait in the shelter and we hear another alarm. My husband's phone was ringing. His commander from the army called and asked him to go with the uniforms and go to his war. And he's there ever since. We saw the reports. I saw the terrorists in Sderot and I started to yell because I said, okay, this is the one thing that I wouldn't expect would happen. But when I saw them driving in Sderot, shooting on houses, people in the streets, I understand that the worst thing happened to us. We were afraid to stay in the house, and I go to my parents' house. They were in Jerusalem, luckily. And then we started to hear about the horrifying things that happened in the kibbutzim and Sderot. My mother neighbor, beautiful person, really, she's helping to my elderly parents. Her daughter need to hide in a closet with 2 kids when she saw the terrorists out of her house. And really luckily they missed her and she saved. She called us and she told us her son is missing. He was in the party, in the Nova party. He was murdered. We know it about 3 days after this Shabbat. He's a father of 3 kids that left alone. The stories are very difficult. In these 75 years, we didn't experience these things in Israel ever. It's really difficult to live like everything is normal and okay, because it's go to your worst thoughts. You just can't stop imagine when it will come to you, when you will meet the terrorists out of your house, the safest place on earth. So my kids sleep in the same room ever since. There's nights that I can't sleep. My kids always asking because of my work. They hear all the things. Sadly, my kids asking me, they took children, they kidnapped children, and you can't lie to them because you see the pictures in the news and in the streets. But you want to keep them safe in the normal childhood, that they will think about the candies they want to buy, the friends do want to spend the time with, but it's just not happening anymore in Israel because people are afraid for their lives, and this fear is everything. I go back in my work to Kibbutz Be'eri 1 week ago, and I visit in a kindergarten, really that looked like my son's kindergarten, and the floor was covered with blood. And you saw a little child shoe throw away. You can't imagine it. You know, it's like in your worst nightmares, in the bad, I don't know, in the movies, you can't see these scenes because no one that has heart has soul can do these things in a kindergarten to children, to mothers. I don't know if you that live so far away from Israel can understand the horror. I don't know if you can catch it. We have no other place to go to. Our Prime Minister, she said it in the Yom Kippur War. We, the Jewish people, we have no other place to go. This is our shelter, our big shelter, Israel. So when we feel that this shelter is not safe for us anymore, we don't know where to go. We can see the antisemites everywhere in the world. We need this place to be safe for our kids. That's the mostly thing that I think about it, that my husband that in Gaza Strip think about it when he goes there and leave us behind. If Israel won't be safe for Jews, you know, if there is mothers that watching me and fathers, think about the terrorists, the murderers can come to your house, that they can kill your own children in front of your eyes. Something like this can't happen again. Israel must make our borders safe again. And I repeat, we have no other place to go to.